Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our Sidequest Sundays here in Heavensward. We're starting off with our minion roulette as usual, giving us today a Gigantpole. Hello there. Alright, we have several side quests we want to take care of in Ishgard. To start, I want to do a blue quest titled Let the Clan Hunt Begin. We're going to be just focusing on level 50 quests for today. There's probably a few level 51 quests that are available, but we're going to stick to level 50 for today. And there's probably not going to be too many side quests to worry about either. We will get to everything in due time. We've got plenty of game to go. And it's not quite as dense as the Realm Reborn was, so it'll be fine. Hello, Etienne. Etienne is looking us up and down and grinning. Let the clan hunt begin. I guess level 53? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this one now. Well, what have we here? You look like you've seen a scrap or two. The name's Etienne, and I'm a proud member of Clan Centurio, the toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. You'll have heard of the Hunt, right? The Grand Companies run it in the rest of Eorzea, but up here, it's the clan's concern. We follow the same system, but we're free to pick our own marks. Reckon you've got the speed, the strength, and the heart to take down some of the most ferocious fiends this side of the 7th Hell. If you think you're up to the challenge, head downstairs and have a word with Ardelane. He'll fill you in on the details. Alright, let's do it. Oh, hi, Tataru! You know, I think waiting tables rather suits me. I get to meet all sorts of interesting people, and to top it all off, they pay me to do it. No, don't go getting the wrong idea. This is purely for our benefit. I'm learning all about Ishgard, and all proceeds are going right into the Scion's coffers. Hey, you got a job. Nice. Good morrow to you, young lady. How can I be of service? I was told to talk to you about the hunt. Oh, so you fancy trying your hand at the hunt, do you? Well, if Etienne reckons you're up to it, it isn't for an old man like me to say elsewise. Me and him are members of Clan Centurio, a ragtag band of glory hunters, mercenaries, and has-beens brought together by Sir Lodas, one of Ishgard's most noble of nobles. Whenever a monster grows too big for its boots, we're the ones who risk our necks to take it down. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, as long as you can wield a weapon and don't fear death, you'll always be welcome in the clan. Take me, for instance. I was born 1,000 miles from here, but now I'm the one showing the new recruits the ropes. So how about it, young lady? Will you be joining us in the hunt? If the fame and the glory's not enough for you, perhaps the rich rewards on offer might change your mind. Then welcome to the clan. What was your name again? Satori, is it? Alright then, I'll put your name in the book. Now I suppose you'll be wanting to take a look at some of our marks. Head up those stairs and out the door. The clan hunt board is on the wall outside, round to the left. You better stick to the level 1 marks for the nonce. No point running before you can walk. Alright, so this introduces how the hunt is going to work for every expansion from here on out. Starting off with the level 1 hunt marks. The clan board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. Follow Ardelane's advice and pick any level 1 clan mark bill that takes our fancy. Alright. Now, out of curiosity, are we immediately going to see a blue quest appear on the map? As a new member of Clan Centurio, we are permitted to take bills for level 1 clan marks from the clan hunt board. Defeat the monsters described on the bills and you'll be rewarded with Centurio seals, which can be exchanged for exclusive items. To exchange Centurio seals or to learn more about the hunt, speak with Ardelane and the Forgotten Knight. Damn, we actually can unlock level 2 right now, but I'm going to wait on that. So the way the clan hunt works is, there are 3 levels of daily marks, which are enemies up to level 53. And these will be taking us to a few different areas: Kurth's Western Highlands, Sea of Clouds, and the Dervanian Forelands. We'll be getting to all those areas in due time, but for now, we're gonna leave it be. But basically, we get daily marks, and defeating them will give us the usual rewards: experience, money, Centurio seals. And once we have collected enough Centurio seals, we can spend them on various rewards down here in the Forgotten Knight. I'll wait to pick up the next tier of the clan hunt until we are hitting level 56-ish main story, I think. I maybe should have waited on this till we hit level 53 main story, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, we can head down here and speak to Yolaine and Ardelane for the seal exchange. We can get Venture's Aetheryte tickets, a few minions, Griffin Hatchling and Behemoth Heir. Ishgardian barding we definitely want. An orchestrion role. Oh right, there's also the advanced exchange. Alright, can't do that until we hit the max rank of Clan Centurio hunt marks. Yolaine trades, looks like high item level equipment. It's in particular artifact equipment. The equivalent of the item level 90 job gear we got back in A Realm Reborn for beating our job quests. We'll have to keep an eye out for those for later. And the innkeep, wouldn't happen to... No, you're just letting us go to the inn room. Fair enough. So I think all of our exchange is going to be with these two right here. So, weapons and armor, and you will give us miscellaneous stuff. Merchant and Mender, what do you have? You have weapons for Dark Knight. Okay, that makes actually perfect sense that you're right here. But yeah, we will get to doing daily hunt marks eventually. I'll be doing that on my own time, of course. Probably once I'm starting to get out into the field a little bit more, I'll start picking up those dailies and doing them. We'll start stocking up on those Centurio seals and start working our way towards... Oh, don't grab the quest yet. Start working our way towards what can we get right now. Other than Aetheryte tickets, we got 2 minions, a barding, and an orchestrion role. We'll work our way to all of them eventually. It's going to be a while before we build up enough Centurio seals, enough Centurio marks, but we'll get there in due time. Alright, next up, let me mark that off real quick. That was level 53. Let the clan hunt begin. Alright, Gibberlon! Hello, you have my first quest. Well, other than unlocking clan hunts. Gibberlon is never one to leave a patron fallen in the dumps. Hey, you there, would you mind taking this bottle of mulled wine to the gentleman downstairs? He's a regular around here, and a rather affable one at that, but for a recent lack of employment, he's been looking to get deep in the cups. Thought I'd treat him to a mug of this today and keep a bit of weight in his coin purse. Oh, that's extremely kind of you. Alright, I will go make that delivery. Hope he can find some new employment soon. How did this happen? I feel as if I'm trapped in some waking nightmare. Hey, here, on the house. Forget your troubles for a little bit. You don't need to be stressing about it right now. You don't need to be stressing about it 24/7. I'm sure you'll find something. What? What's this? No doubt from Gibberlon, that admirable bastard. Just what I need to drown my troubles. I was a knight in the service of a proud noble family. That is, until my dear lady was accused of heresy. Everything changed after that. Their prestige, their pedigree, everything was stripped away, including me. They say drinking is merely a pause from thinking. What would that I could take from a bottomless mug? Nay, the only thing that stands to wash away is my dignity. Rather than play the drunken fool, I would like to make a gift of this to my lord. Surely this pain I bear is nothing next to his, completely unaware that his wife had committed such heinous crimes. He is a good man. He deserves better, but this is all I can offer him now. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. One of the kitties caught one of their mouse toys and really wanted to show it off and was sad nobody was taking a look at their mouse toy they caught. Ah, such a good hunter cat, but also very loud. I am loath to impose upon your kindness further, but could you take this to him in my place? To let him see me in my current state would be disgraceful. I imagine he's still at the airship landing in the Pillars. It is very honorable of you to, turn this gift to you into a gift to your former master. I'm so sorry about everything that your family's going through. Alright, let's go make that delivery off to the airship landing. That's going to be by the Athenaeum, I had it right the first time, Astrologicum. God. Ishgard, why are you like this? I'm judging you. Here, you're who I'm looking for. Hi, I have a gift for you. Yes, can I help you with something? Yeah, some mulled wine for you. After all that has happened, he still thinks to put me first. Would that I could do more for him, but alas, I have lost nearly everything. My title, my land, my wife. She was accused of heresy, and I did all within my power to advocate her innocence. But in the end, there was naught I could do to forestall the hand of judgment. I was a man of great station, and yet I had never felt so low, so helpless. But the fury is spoken, and to refuse hers is perhaps a greater crime than those thrust upon my beloved wife. Now, if you'll excuse me, it is nearly time to... Where did he run off to? I'm terribly sorry to trouble you, but would you help me look for my son? We can ill afford to be late. And now your son's missing. Oh dear. Okay, so somewhere up here, fair enough. Did not expect to be wrapped up in such a big thing when we were just told to deliver some wine to a man down on his luck. Hey, your dad's looking for you. Father is searching for me. Then it is time. Forgive me. Father insisted we leave immediately, but I had to see for myself. This is where they took my mother to receive Halone's judgment. He said he would fight for her, that justice would be served. But in the end, justice took my mother away from us. Perhaps if I had been stronger, I could have won the battle that my father did not. Well, I must be going. Goodbye, miss. Something about the phrasing there concerns me. Best of luck to all of you. 50, 50, 50. Perfect. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Yeah, let's head back down to the airship landing. That seems like a good next quest to do. Since we are just there and all. Alright, Cleo. What quest do you have for me? And why do you look vaguely familiar? Cleo cannot help but frown as she reads over her work. You've the look of someone in need of a task. Well, it just so happens I am looking for a helping hand. One of our delivery airships is under repairs and we're in the midst of preparing a test flight. Ensuring a safe flight path is of the utmost importance, and I need someone to take this flight plan to Janikanar at the Athenaeum Astrologicum. I would be ever grateful if you could take it to him. Okay. Go talk to him. I do not like talking to Janikanar. He sucks so much. Here, I have a flight plan for you. Greetings and welcome to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Might I ask what drew you here to this place of learning? You know me! Here, have a flight plan. Ah, a missive from Miss Cleo. Another test flight, I see. And it leaves us pressed for time. Our knowledge of the dragon's hunting cycles indicates they will be quite active around this time. I need not tell you what will happen should any of our airships encounter them. That is why our astrologians must interpret the stars for signs of Dravanian activity before airships are permitted to leave. But delaying this shipment would have grave repercussions. Our only option is to hasten repairs on the airship. Pray speak with Fromelo at the Sky Steel Manufactory and see if there is aught he can do. Why does it feel like these quests are leading us directly to all of the... where you unlock all of the jobs for Heavensward? Maybe it's just a coincidence, but it kinda feels like that. Alright, Fromelo. Let's see if we can't get that airship repaired a little bit faster. Where are you? Hello! Hasten repairs of the airship? Easier said than done, my friend. We primarily oversee the production of dragon-slaying weapons such as ballistas and Bertha cannons under orders from House Halenar. The magitech utilized in these airships is most certainly not within our regular fields of expertise. It is no simple matter to rush anything. But I suppose if we are to contend with a horde, it cannot be helped. Tell Cleo we will do what we can. Alright, let's go report back that at least something's gonna get done. They will do their best. Alright, Cleo, I've got mid-news. The dragons are going to be active, so we're going to need to rush repairs. Oh, thank goodness, the swiftness of your report is most appreciated. The advent of the airship is truly a wonderful thing, but not without its hindrances, as you can see. They allow us to cross the ice wall, blocking passage to Western Kurthus and navigate the Sea of Clouds, but Halone have mercy on the ship that should encounter dragons. That is why the Holy See has seen fit to employ machinists and astrologians in the operation of our airships. Well, I had The reason she looked familiar to me, I think, is she looks vaguely like she would be working for the Garland Iron Works, which I suppose makes sense if she's working directly on airships. But I guess not. I guess it's just a coincidence. Alright, next up, dinner for 4. Alright, who's giving us this quest? Hello there, Torsifers. What do you have for me? Torsifers seeks assistance with a rather delicate issue. Excuse me, adventurer, I would ask a favor of you on behalf of House Fortam. My lord is hosting a banquet and requests for attendance from the other high houses. Take these invitations and see they are delivered at once. Of course, you will likely not be granted an audience with the lords and ladies of the high houses. Leaving these with the guards will do, but they must be delivered. Alright, let's go deliver some invitations. Sorry, fun fact about reading things out loud is frequently you won't actually process them. Right, okay, so you're holding a banquet, your lord is holding a banquet, and these are invitations to the banquet. Got it. What business have you with House Halenar? I have an invitation to a banquet with House Fortam. An invitation to dine with House Fortam. My lord would be honored to attend. But I'm afraid he's quite busy at present, what with the breach of Ishgard's defenses and rising heretic activity. Can't rightly say he's too busy, though. That's for him to decide. You have me word this invitation will be delivered. Well, that's something at least. Next up, heading off to the tongue-tied. Zamail Manor. Kept trying to insert a random D there. Maybe I could have taken the Aetheryte. Oh well, not a big deal. We can take it to the next house. Alright, hello there, Janele. This is the residence of House Zamail. If you have no business here, I must ask you to leave. I have an invitation for you to a banquet with House Fortam. A banquet hosted by House Fortam, I see. Oh, it's nothing. It's just, my lord has been tied up with the restoration of Falcon's Nest. I imagine making time to attend will be difficult. Nevertheless, I will see to it he receives the invitation. This ain't sounding good for the banquet. This is not sounding good at all. This sounds like everyone's too busy. Alright, next up we're heading to Durendare, over by St. Raymond's Cathedral. Not that way. Stay on the upper level. Upper level, right? No, actually we are going to drop down. My mistake. God, why are the pillars constructed like this? Why does it have to be so confusing to navigate some of these areas? Alright, Durendare. Hello, Framonces. Framoncy? I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce the names correctly, but I have I have no experience or background, so I hope I'm doing a good enough job. I'm so sorry if I'm not. What business brings you to House Durendare? Speak up. I have an invitation to you for a banquet with House Fortam. A dinner with House Fortam? And whose favor do they aim to gain this time? Not that it concerns you, but House Durendare and Fortam don't exactly see eye to eye. Little wonder they'd ask you to deliver this missive. But far be it from me to exacerbate matters, the invitation will be delivered. What my lord does with it is not my concern. Okay, so this is just a mess. This is not going well in any way. Alright, let's get back to Torsifers and let him know that, hey, I don't know if anyone's going to be showing up for this. This banquet might be a failure. This does not sound good. I could have just gone to the other side of the stairs and then went up. Oh well. Torsifers, bad news. And so you have returned. I hope you are not met with too much hostility. It wasn't too bad, it just was concerning. The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who once fought aside Haldroth, the first Azure Dragoon. Their ancestors were the founders of Ishgard, and it is from their bloodlines the Archbishop is chosen. There is no force greater than their combined strength when pitted against the Horde. When vying for power here in Ishgard, however, they are like squirrels fighting for territory in a small pit. To involve yourself in politics here is a dangerous game. You would do well to remember that. So you just wanted me to see what a nightmare the politics is. Got it. Okay. Next up, landing a stable job. That is down in the marketplace. Yeah, not too many side quests available at this point, which is a good thing, honestly. A Realm Reborn had us absolutely overwhelmed with side quests for a good chunk of it. And there's certainly still a lot of side quests in the later expansions, but I feel like it's a lot more reasonable and we'll be much more able to keep up with them. Which is a huge relief. Especially since I've also moved a few things to be off-screen tasks, like I still do leave quests, but I do them off-screen on my own time now because they're repeatable quests. They're not the biggest deal in the world, and there's only a few types. Here, you know what? There, a little bit faster. Also, put that away before anyone gets mad at me. Hello, Matthew. Matthew is looking for an adventurer who's not afraid of a little hard work. Yes! Yes! Found one! Okay, there are 2 Thavnarian onions that you get from side quests in Heavensward. Which means saving 100,000 gil by not buying them off the market board. We can finally get Juniper up to the next rank. Let's go! What's this? Looking for a bit of work, are we? You don't look to be one strapped for coin, but I never turn away anyone looking to make an honest gil. Would you mind taking a sack of chocobo fodder down to the Holy Stables and Foundation? The stable master of Sevilla is expecting a delivery. She paid me up front, but fear not, that was merely for the fodder. There's still a delivery charge, and you're welcome to it if you take that fodder down there, for me. Okay, let's go make a delivery. That's gonna be the last quest in... I didn't pick up the chocobo fodder. Don't mind me, I'm just new here. Sorry, apologies. Okay, now let's carry it down to the stables. But yeah, that's the last one up in the pillars. That's the last side quest in the pillars. And with quite a good reward to boot. For a moment, as I was coming down the steps here, my brain just fell into this weird headspace of, God. Like this weird roleplay headspace of like, God, this would be just such a fun and fascinating world to actually live in. For a moment, I was Satora, and that's gonna be weird to hear, but like, I don't know, if you're into roleplay, you can probably understand kind of how that might happen. It was just a weird mental space I was in for a moment, like I was physically in Ishgard, and it was a cool experience for just the briefest of moments before I snapped back to reality. Welcome to the Holy Stables. What can I do for you? I have some chocobo fodder for you. Oh, the fodder, splendid. The chocobos are in for a treat. We specialize in the breeding and training of cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. They're put through an admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo of the finest stock can endure it. That's why my assistant and I... Wait a second, where is my assistant? No doubt he's run off to the light feather proving grounds again. Would you be a dear and go get him for me, and tell him to expect chocobo fodder for breakfast if he doesn't hurry? I thought the chocobo fodder was for the chocobos. You paid good money for that so they could have the best. Is it really the best if you're going to use it as punishment for one of your subordinates? Alright, off towards the Forgotten Knights. And let's go find the stableman. Oh, wait, where? Hold on, he has to be here. Firm Albert! One of my favorite NPC names in the game. I know it's Firmalbert, but Firm Albert. That's a great name. That is a fantastic name, and I feel so bad for laughing. Looking for who? Oh, the stableman. He went inside not too long ago. Alright, well, let us in and we'll go talk to him. Hey there, I need you to get back. You are being threatened with chocobo fodder for breakfast. Hello there, come for a few matches as well, I take it? Have you ever seen anything so exhilarating? There's nothing in this world more majestic than the chocobo, spirited and resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion, and I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, or I'd never have the opportunity. Yeah, you're being threatened with chocobo fodder if you don't go back right now. Sevilia's looking for me. Bucker me with a hay fork, the fodder must have arrived. The matches will have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. Alright, well, let's go back now and... Oh, real quick, I wanna... Not much happening here. Looks like they're just cleaning up and raking over the hay a bit. Fair enough. Anyways, let's go get ourselves a Thavnarian onion so we can finally rank Juniper up. And I will have to feed that to Juniper in the next main story episode, just to show that we got it, so anyone who's skipping the side quest videos will know. Here, let's take the Ethernet to go a little bit faster. I am setting a terrible, terrible image for myself. One of the first things I do when I get here is start killing a bunch of cops, which they deserved it, but I still killed a bunch of cops. And I promised I wouldn't cause trouble with anyone here. And now I'm jumping over walls. I'm not fitting in very well here in Ishgard, it seems. Well, good news is nobody's come after us yet, so... Sevilia! He practically tripped over himself running in here not long ago. Thank you for finding him. He'll have to buckle down if he's serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder, though he's off to a good start having come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know? They've always been the seat of choice on the battlefield. The proving grounds where you found my starry-eyed assistant ensure they get plenty of practice. Well, I say it's practice, but it also makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometimes. Nothing like feathers flying from two chocobos fluttering, almost dancing back and forth in the arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it the Light Feather Proving Grounds. And as long as this stable stands, you can be sure our chocobos will be there. I'll confess the weather has been more than unkind to our chocobo chicks, but we have traditions and a reputation to uphold. One thing they don't mention is that Eorzea moved most of their chocobo breeding from Ishgard to Gridania precisely because of the poor weather. Alright, let me just write down that we are going to be eating the Thavnarian onion next time. And I know exactly where the second one is. That's not going to be for a little bit. That'll be... that'll be a little bit into Heavensward when we get then. We'll probably be at the next rank by then, I hope. I think. Okay, next up we have 2 quests left? Is that all? I guess 3 left, because we also have Leves of Ishgard. We will finish with Leves of Ishgard, I believe. Alright, Remembering Ishgard is next. The kitty is singing. I can hear her singing in the background, and it is adorable. But it also means she has a mouse toy that she's playing with, and she's going to start whining for attention in a few minutes. Alright, let's see if we can get this quest done before she does. This fearing Elizin has a story to tell. I take it by your garb you are not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite the spectacle. It is a place rich with history, a story for every brick that paves our streets or frames our hearths and homes. There is much to learn of Ishgard, and I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you care to listen to this old man's tales, pray meet me at St. Reynet's Forum. Alright, old man wants to give us a tour, fair enough, or at least an explanation of some of Ishgard's history. Alright, what do you have that you want to teach us? Ah, so you've come to partake in my company, eh? Then let me start with the statue which stands before you here. This is Saint Reynet, a dragoon of great renown said to have wielded Gabolge. Hey, I have that weapon! According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, and naught but its blood could atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast, and that would be the last time she wielded a lance. Upon exacting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. From then on, she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. I dare say there has never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history, and so the Ark of the Humble was constructed that we should never forget her sacrifices. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of masonry adorning our streets. You will come to find figures of great esteem and respect immortalized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let us move on to Saint Valeroyan's Forum. I shall await you there. Alright, well, I found a contradiction in this game's backstory. Gay Bulge is a relic weapon from A Realm Reborn. Oh, okay, I know what that is. But yeah, it is a relic weapon from A Realm Reborn. It is the Dragoon relic weapon. Let's see. I have the upgraded version of it right now, actually. I have the Longinus Zeta, which you make out of the Gay Bulge. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's funnier this way. The Gay Bulge, according to the A Realm Reborn relic quests, was wielded by someone from... God, it was wielded by the Zodiac Braves, who were a group of adventurers from Ilsabard, I want to say. Whereas, apparently the Gay Bulge here was wielded by a Dragoon. So unless she went off to join the Zodiac Braves, there are two Gay Bulges. This is, or rather was, a statue of Saint Valerian, an Azure Dragoon of ages past who once drove off the great worm Needhog. Surely you've heard of the Azure Dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead Ishgard's Dragoons in the fight against the Dravanian Horde. But alas, much like this one, a number of statues in our fair capital have been defaced during a recent attack. Not that we could ever forget in whose name they were erected, mind you. In fact, one could say these disfigurements are like a badge of honor, earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, wouldn't you agree? History being made of history, I'd say. I'm afraid that is all I have to tell you of our dear city, but that glimmer in your eye tells me you wish to know more. Pray speak with... Oh god. Ishgard, why? I have been told that the Ishgardian French names are more pseudo-French, and they are absolutely terrible even for French speakers. Pray speak with Outregulain at Saint Raymond's Cathedral. I have no doubt he can regale you with another tale of Ishgard's history. Alright, then off we go. To Saint Raymond's Cathedral. And where are you? Way back in the cathedral? Fair enough. I take it that's Helone then. Greetings, friend. Helone's blessings be upon you. Ah, you wish to know more of Ishgard's history. 'Tis not often travelers come seeking such knowledge. The Holy See of Ishgard is home to myriad patron saints, for which many places are named. In fact, this cathedral is named for the first archbishop to oversee the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. They are a testament to the unshakable will of our people and to our unity in the battle against the Dravanian Horde. I realize there is much of our people you do not know, and we would not force our views upon you. Rather, we ask you not to cry our pursuit of our destiny. The righteous path we walk by the grace of Helone, our truest savior. Alright, we've got three options: Tinker's Calm, Durability Draught, or Spirit Bond Potion. I'm gonna go with the Tinker's Calm, since eventually I'm going to want to be getting my decent levels up a bit. Where are they at right now? Let's see. Carpenters at 103, 105, 105, 104. Low hundreds, Culinarians at 130. Called it! There's the cat, wanting attention for proudly catching a toy mouse. Alright, this cat really wants attention, so good news, there's only 2 quests left that we have to do anyways. Alright, next quest is going to be Cold Days, Colder Nights down in the Broom. Let's go searching. Where is it? Is it on the lower levels or the upper? We're going to try lower and then regret it when it's on the upper. What did I just say? Alright, it's going to be up on the path of the Forgotten Night then. Alright, where can we find... There you are. Cold Days, Colder Nights from Bricht up here. And right here is the lower Broom entrance to the Forgotten Nights. Bricht is looking to keep warm tonight. Excuse me, miss, do you have any spare wood for a fire? A small bundle or even a few twigs would do. Of course not. It's as if a bundle of sticks could warm the hands of so many. The dragons have left Foundation in shambles. Countless men and women are without shelter, the bitter chill of death breathing down their necks. I fear some may not even live through the night. I implore you, please speak with Venkana at the congregation. Tell him we must have firewood for the citizens here in the Broom. Alright, let's go hope that will lead to something good. Let's go get you some firewood. Hopefully we'll be able to get you enough. Alright, Tataru. Keep up the good work. I'm doing what I can to help. Hello, Firm Albert. I am such a child, but every time I walk past, I can't help but giggle because it's just such a good name. It's such a... Oh, there you are. Venkane! I think. Yes, is there aught I can help you with? Yeah, the people down in the room are in desperate need of firewood tonight. I see. I am hardly blind to the plight of my people, but firewood is something of a commodity these days. I cannot hand it out freely as I might otherwise. However, I may have a solution. During the most recent Nirvanian assault, a number of buildings were destroyed. I thought it a grave misfortune, but there may yet be a silver lining. The timber we've collected from those buildings is unfit for reconstruction. You may take as much as you like to the Broom. That is... kinda grim, but you know what? You gotta use what resources you have. Burning their own houses, ruined houses, in order to keep them alive through the night. Their houses, protecting them from the elements one final time. It's poetic and tragic and horrifying all at the same time. Hey, Bricked. Did Venkane consent to aid us? Was there any wood to spare? No wood per se, but we do have the remains of old houses. My word, this is... I don't know what to say. How did he amass such quantities? No matter, go and distribute this to the people down below. We must do what we can before this cold claims any more lives. I wonder if some of it might not be used for burning for fire, but instead to make, like, makeshift shelters. Just to make it last a little bit longer. Obviously, you said it's not... They said it's not good for reconstruction, but it could at least be a temporary thing. It's so cold. I cannot feel my hands anymore. Ooh, that's bad. Here, I got you some wood. Wood for a fire. Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you. Hang in there. Alright, the rest are down below? Fair enough. What I want to give for a bit of kindling. Here, I got some for you right here. For me, truly. So it's true what they say about asking and receiving. Thank you. You'll make it through. I hope. And then finally you. Hello there. I can bear this cold no longer. Perhaps I should... No. Not doing that. Here. Let's build you a fire. Keep you safe. What? Firewood? Bless you, miss. Bless you. Oh, God. The situation here is really bad. I don't know if you've noticed. This is upsetting. All right, let's go see if anyone else could use a scrap of wood to help keep them alive through the nights. At least the kids are finding some way to keep themselves entertained. Hey, are you in need of wood for a fire? It's cold, so very cold. Here, I got something for you. Hopefully this helps. Firewood? Oh, Helone be praised. Why, that's quite a load of timber there. Surely you don't mean to distribute that all by yourself. Why not let me handle that for you? It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Leave it to me. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Folks will be warming themselves all along the street in no time flat. Thanks again, miss. Well, be seeing you. You hang in there. Thank you. Good kid. Very good kid. Why am I tearing up a little bit? Hi, Frey. Ah! No, this is just a really upsetting situation. It makes me really happy to see people like banding together to try and do what they can to help. Okay, let's go report back to Brick to finish off this quest. And then the last thing we'll do is Leves of Ishgard. Hello there, Bricked. You do our patron saints proud. Now then, let us take what remains somewhere safe. I actually gave it all to a little girl who offered to help. What? A young Ellison girl offered to ration out the rest for you? I'm afraid to say you have been duped. She is a thief and rather well known here in the Broom. God damn it! She bears no ill intentions, but this is a fair deal more serious than her usual antics. These are hard times, and I understand how destitution drives one to desperation. But we cannot afford to tolerate her selfish actions. Not now. I pray no one shall want for warmth tonight, but we must recover the firewood and soon. Well, shit. Dang, and there I was getting all, like, teary-eyed over the goodness of humankind. Damn it, I got duped. Oh, that pisses me off. Still, as he said, these are all desperate people. I can't exactly fault her for wanting to, keep herself alive as long as possible. Alright, last thing we're doing today is Leves of Ishgard, and I hope it does not take us out to a field area, because if so, we will have to actually save that one for later. But for now, we'll just have to go and see what the quest does. I'm pretty sure it'll just immediately unlock the Leves. I don't think they'll make us do trial Leves anymore. I'm pretty sure. Hello there, Temple Leve Meat, Eloine. Beg your pardon, but you are Mistress Lancy, I presume? That would be me? Just the woman I was hoping to see. It so happens I have a proposition for you. You see, in accordance with the Lord Commander's orders, we have established a new system similar to the one administered by the Adventurers Guilds of Eorzea. We are to document the petitions of the people and distribute them to motivated individuals like yourself. Were you to assist us with these leaves, madam, we would be most grateful, and we would compensate you accordingly. Alright, yep, it's just a quick unlock. We may now undertake temple leaves by speaking with Eloine. In addition to normal leave quests, which require 1 leave allowance to accept, there are also large-scale leave quests which require 10. These quests will require more effort, but yield richer rewards. It's not quite 10 times the reward, nor is it 10 times the effort. It's more like double the effort for double the reward usually, but it costs 10 leave allowances. Now, Heavensward's leave quests are overpowered. Like, I'm not kidding, these things give you so fucking much experience, especially for crafters and gatherers. If you do these, you're going to be horribly overleveled. I'm excited. That is going to be very helpful when I get Dark Knight, Machinist, and Astrologian up to level 50. That'll very much help with getting them leveled up and ahead in levels. In Ishgard, leave quests are not issued by the Adventurers Guild, but by the Temple Knights. The system, however, remains much the same. The one difference being that in addition to normal leave quests, which require 1 leave allowance to accept, there are also large-scale leave quests which require 10. These quests will require more effort, but yield richer rewards. Treasure coffers discovered on the battlefield during Battlecraft leave quests will sometimes contain amber encased vilekin. These rare items can be exchanged with amber traders for items unattainable anywhere else. For example, if we speak to you over here, you give us actually just a whole bunch of crafted leveling gear for 1 amber encased vilekin each. But if we look at the other exchange, there's 2 orchestrion rolls. Yeah, there's not much here. We can skip crafting if we want, though. I'm not gonna skip crafting. Anyways, let's see. We'll just take a brief look at this. Yeah, Battlecraft, Fieldcraft, Tradecraft leaves, regular and large scale. The large scale leaves are generally going to be, especially for Battlecraft, are going to be equivalent, like literally the same as the regular Battlecraft leaves. They're the same quests. They just require you to do more things in that leave quest. So instead of fighting 4 enemies, you might need to fight 8. Instead of finding 3 Necrologos pages, you might need to find 7. That's all the difference is. And it gives you much better rewards, but not nearly 10 times the reward. So if you're using these to grind experience or money, just do the regular leave quest. It's more efficient. The large scale leaves are just if you're limited on time and just want a quick bang for your buck and use up your leave allowances. Anyways, I will be doing those myself off screen on my own time. And I believe that is about it for our first Sidequest Sundays. I mean, last week we did... What did we do last week, actually? Right, last week we did Hall of the Intermediate for Sidequest Sundays. But yeah, that's it for this week. next week, I think there's a good chance we'll be doing some Kurth's Western Highlands side quests. If not, we might be doing something else. We might be doing a different Frontlines map, or maybe some other PvP stuff, or maybe I'll find something else to do in general, but most likely next week's going to be Kurth's Western Highlands side quest. For now, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, more main story as we return to the Western Highlands to Falcon's Nest in order to assist with the reconstruction and unburying of the settlement. I will see everyone next time for that.